Okay, they run into the Byakunin students, and
Three of them.
Me and Mary actually found something out while we are doing research for Byakunin Part 2.
We did.
And I want to ask Soda a question. Yeah. Fukuroi, Kai, and Okawa. Who of them say Kizami when you expect their body? Who says Kizami?
It's Kai, isn't it?
Who do you think?
I wonder.
Okawa, I think.
Okawa's not here.
God damn it.
No, Okawa's here. He's here.
Wait, sorry.
He's here.
Yeah,
You're gaslighting me.
Cut that out.
He
Just
can't
cut that
keep
out, please.
getting away with it.
We are back with Mary, Soda,
Hello.
and our special guest, Mocha. Hello, Mocha.
Hi. Happy to be here.
What we like to do is pretty much, how did you get into Corpse Party? I know most of the folk here got into it because of PewDiePie, but I'm curious as to how you got into this beautiful game.
Well, PewDiePie, basically.
Hey, another one.
God damn
Another
it,
one.
man.
Oh man,
Dude, I'm old. I got into it when I was 18, man.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I'm 87 years old. Like, come on, dude. Episode 1 was super, like, we had nothing planned out.
We had nothing to say.
Same goes for episode 2.
yeah, I don't even know what we're doing.
It's super free form. It's more like we're just gonna go through the game. All right, so from episode 1, Seko dies, and now we're in a flashback where it shows pretty much like their
If you don't skip the chapter opening,
yeah, it shows
Yeah.
like, you know, their little background story. Didn't we wanted to, Mary, you wanted to say something about chapter 1 that we forgot, which was the 3DS
Yeah.
extra end. They added Victim's Memoirs to episode 1, and I just played it once. I think it didn't fit because they didn't have voice acting in it.
I speedrun chapter 1 every time I have to play this game. I'm just like, all right, here. All right, here's all the unlocked conditions to fucking surpass this chapter.
What I wanted to say is the victim's memoirs, I know a lot of people were saying that they don't make sense, but then I found out they don't make sense because they didn't translate it they left some things out of the translation.
I feel like
Such
we've had
as-
this conversation.
Yes, we have. I've
We have
mentioned
this
it before.
conversation almost every other week.
But just in the original text, it denotes that the notes are supposed to be between two girls, which fits the themes of chapter 1, and then they just made it gender neutral in the official English translation. So it's like, oh yeah, that doesn't really fit, does it? That's all I wanted to say.
So, you know, Miss Yui goes to exploring because they heard whose voice? I think they heard
Naomi.
Naomi's voice. And so she goes and immediately just fucking gets wrecked. I actually
Immediately.
just want to point something out. Once you notice this, you can't ever unnotice this. Like, it looks like her butt and then she has
stop.
really broad shoulders. And when she walks up, you just can't unnotice
Why
it.
are we talking about this?
Because I pointed it out when I was streaming it. Like, look at that. It just looks so... Look how she walks up.
Oh,
Look.
I hate
It
that.
looks like her butt's wiggling.
This is a serious video.
Okay, so immediately she runs into a spirit that is super annoying because he's like, oh, teachers don't care about you. He gives you the option, spare my students and spare me. We talked about this in episode 1, but a lot of dialogue choices don't really matter.
It's basically just, do you want a right end or a wrong end? Most of the time it's just, all right, what ending are we going to do? Here's the thing, if you pick the wrong one, you get a wrong end, and that's basically how the dialogue options work. And it's just, take a guess.
I don't really think there's anything wrong with illusion of choice, as long as there's like something different about it. Like, even if it's just one different dialogue box.
So yeah, she immediately gets fucking wrecked. And then my boy Yoshiki and everyone hates Ayumi. No, I'm just kidding. No one hates Ayumi. Wait, Mocha, how do you feel about these characters?
They're my two favorite characters.
Oh my
In the
I'm
same-
glad I've got another man of culture in this fucking
I love Yoshiki. Ayumi, I love her too, but she's trash, man.
No, she's
I
just
love
doing her
Ayumi,
best.
and I'm trash for liking her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's all her choices are trash. But like as a person, I would date her. I mean, I would marry her.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
Went from
'cause
one extreme to the next, huh?
They go exploring for a little bit for Miss Yui. They decide to put the candle down, so they go back to write something into the classroom they're in, just in case she comes back or if anyone comes back. She has a brilliant idea of the candles, which I think is a great mechanic in the game for saving, and I think it's amazing that it's also tied into the story. They actually explain it, and I thought that's really cool. I don't know if that's in the original.
Oh
No, you were
man,
able to
the
save
original?
everywhere.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
The original,
original.
you were just able to save. Yeah, I love that they also had abilities in the original. That was funny.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
We
boss. There's a final boss in the original. And it's Sachiko.
There's actual combat segments in the original game.
Mocha, just so you know, I am a fake fan.
Yeah, you
I actually
told me.
just do it for the views. I do it for the money.
Definitely tapping into the largest community on YouTube.
Okay, they run into the Byakunin students, and
Three of them.
Me and Mary actually found something out while we are doing research for Byakunin Part 2. Okay, so what we found out is that only one of them says it. It just depends who you inspect first.
Oh, I see.
They all say it.
I just want to point it out. But on my Part 2 Byakunin Senior High School lore, I just put that they all say it. I just chose, like, they all say it technically. It just depends who you examine first. Victims' Memoirs number 1.
Oh, that was the cannibalism.
I love it. We'll come back to this ending, but we're gonna skip the Victims' Memoirs for now. Shameless plug. I have the Victims' Memoirs on my channel.
So before we get too far away, I just wanted to point out that the fact that they say that the bodies say Kizami is kind of interesting, because I believe Kizami as a word is close to the word to slice up, which matches their death anyway. So I think that's kind of neat.
We're at Mary's favorite part.
I hate Ryo so much. What?
Why are you afraid of Ryo?
I hate Ryo.
Dude, he is literally just vibing. Like,
oh my god, I hate him because his CG has eye contact in it, and I can't do that. Okay.
Dude, yeah, Ryo is just the ultimate vibe master. Like,
so I do believe this is the first encounter we have with an actual spirit, not including
in gameplay. It's the first encounter you have with an actual spirit, besides just scripted dialogue.
So this is the actual first spirit we encounter. I believe the first of the ghost children, correct? And then Mary, tell me again why. Give me your backstory on why you're afraid of him, and if you have a story to go along with it.
I don't have a story. It's just I used to be really bad at playing Copa. The first time I got caught by Ryo, it freaked me out because all of his like death CGs have like direct eye contact, and I hate it. I really, really hate it. It just freaks me out. I can't deal with that. And also, like, Ryo like growls at Satoshi at one point. So I mean, like, hey, he's got like rabies or something. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you think about it, Mocha?
I don't know. He got his guts dug out and buried underneath some dirt.
So
as a child.
Oh, I do have one thing about Ryo that I've always wondered about, and it's never explained. His like wrong ends have always confused me, because why is he the only ghost that like is able to like directly like teleport people?
I read somewhere that his wrong ends are actually hallucinations.
Yeah, I've heard that, and it's like, but he's like the only one that has such specific hallucinations. I've always wondered why is that? How come the other two don't really do that?
Don't think it's anywhere in the text, so
The sacred text.
Thank you. The sacred
text. The Victims' Memoirs are the sacred texts.
We're actually going to release the sequel to the Thaibo.
The Thaibo.
You guys don't know about the Thaibo?
The Thaibo.
Something about this is I don't think we ever find out who the student is, by the way.
Oh, she's a reference to the sisters in Corpse Party 0, I think. Yeah, Kaori and her sister, whatever fuck their name were.
What hooked me on this series is the premise that if you die in this sacred or this closed spaces, like once you die, you feel the same pain you felt at the moment of death for eternity. And that is so metal. That is fucking sick. That's what hooked me on the series. And this is one of those instances where like she was betrayed, and I assume it's not just like physical pain, but it's also the emotional pain.
That is what also sold me on Corpse Party, to be honest with you. Like, it's not even like the gore of Copa that gets me, really. It's like the little things. I think I mentioned it before, but like the one name tag that like messes me up the most is one in Book of Shadows, actually. And it's the guy that drank rainwater and died. And it's like, oh, that's horrifying to think that the rainwater can kill you as well.
So this part scared me on stream. I hope I still have it. This actually always gets to me. It got to me when me and Mary were doing the research for this, remember? This part always scares me. Yeah. That always scares me, dude. At least I knew it was coming. Like to think an RPG Maker game could actually startle someone, you know?
It has some startling moments, man.
So essentially, the reason she gets kind of these little episodes is because I think they explain it in Blood Drive. Is that correct? Like she has a tie to the Shinozaki family.
Mm-hmm.
Literally a direct descendant, but it's literally just Yoshi possessing her.
Yes, and then this is the famous picture. I love this picture. My plan is to crop this picture out and then just have normal backgrounds, and I think that'd be amazing. Just like she's going insane at the DMV or something.
That's me at the DMV. That's what I look like.
Going down a gondola in Italy.
Yeah. I think it's such a great picture.
Also, speaking of the possession thing, I think I'm replaying Book of Shadows, and actually they explain it there that it's not just Yoshie, it's other ghosts that try to possess her too, because apparently when ghosts possess a living host, in this dimension, it stops them from feeling the pain of their death temporarily.
Pain.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as long as they're in another body, they don't have to feel their own pain. That's why possession is kind of a hot fucking topic, and everyone wants to do it. All the cool kids are doing it, guys. You wouldn't steal a car.
But now he chases you, but he's really easy. I mean, again, it's an RPG Maker game.
The AI in this game is so easy to cheese.
It's an RPG Maker game. I could give it...
It's one of my favorite pastimes whenever I'm replaying this game, is to just get in a chase with the AI and just see what objects I can get them stuck on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's just go, because it's raining. And it'll be creepy.
In the rain?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh god! Well, oh, the jukes!
The only one with semi-competent AI is, and it's not even, I don't even think it's the AI, I think it's just the layout of the place that you're in. It's the Kazami chase.
The layout on that, there's not a lot of stuff for him to get stuck on.
Yeah, and he's faster than Yuka as well, so it's like, you know.
Especially the floor where Kurosaki dies. It's really easy to get him stuck in there.
You mean where you kill Kurosaki?
Why'd you do it?
Run, Rabbit, run!
That was good,
you're
though.
You're the official Kizami for English dub, dude.
I guess. There's no one else doing it, so...
Alright, relax, buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
Relax, buddy.
So they get a nail puller from the ghost room, the one that has a really long hallway, and they use it on this door, where you could read, I believe, the second memoir? It's the third one. So right here, there's a cool little, like, tidbit. It gives you a little, like, hey, man, don't read the fucking victims' memoirs to their conclusion, because you're probably gonna die, mate. These pulley systems, I don't know if they were in the original game, but I think they're a neat little add-on to gameplay.
There's a lot of things in Copa that you just gotta not think about.
I mean, I could, like I said in episode 1, I believe, it's I could definitely have the suspension of disbelief for this. Like, I'm really good at just
for levers, yeah. Oh, fun fact, this is the hardest place to juke any of the AI because of how small it is.
You gotta light it on fire first, and then...
Oh my god.
You're gonna get your cheeks clapped.
Oh god.
Wow.
No.
What the fuck? Oh that's the speedrun strat.
Let's go.
That was it. Oh my god, that was incredible.
That was a speedrun strat.
Wow.
Oh look, Mayu's not there.
Oh,
I love that.
It's the Mayu spot.
They mopped it up.
Also, I was just going to say, speaking of the infirmary, it's actually kind of funny because in the original Copa 1996, the infirmary is the safest room to be in.
Well, Yoshi was the nurse, right?
Yeah, that's the spirit that's in there.
So
she just vibes there.
Yeah,
she wasn't in the original.
Her chill corner right here.
Time in the Copa universe.
Yes, so you know.
Are you going to point out the body thing?
Yes. So on the right side is the Byakuren students, and right now Yoshi and Ayumi examine Okawa's body, and they're like, okay, this is a dead guy. There's an extra chapter in 3DS where it shows
that Okawa was who saved Yoshiki when he got hit over the head with a sledgehammer.
Yes, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's kind of weird, like, you know, that's a fuck up, but how I interpret it, and I hope a lot of people interpret it as well, that's just how time works in the closed spaces. It's like, yeah, you already examined his dead corpse, but he helped you out already, and I just think that weird time travel loop thing is amazing, and I think it adds onto the whole vibe of Heavenly Host.
Because how I evaluate things is I try to get a base rule set for the magic system that the world uses. Copa uses more of a soft magic system, so you never know exactly what the magic system could do at any given point in time, which makes it harder to kind of critique everything that it does. But no, the way time works in this, it's basically me going back and forth between my notes going, okay, it works this way, right? It's not a retcon or some other... It stresses me out, man.
I definitely like subscribing to the idea that it's just how it works. Like, I think it's really cool that you saw someone that died, and then later that same person helps you out, and maybe later you're like, oh shit, wait, he dies. Can I save it? I don't know. But I just think it's really cool.
I think you're actually right on that, because I think if my memory serves, the chapter where Okawa saves Yoshiki, you know how they have, you know how in different chapters the floor and walls are different colors? Yeah,
it's to show what close space you're in.
In the chapter where Okawa saves Yoshiki, I believe the floorboards are blue. They're not purple like they are here, which might explain that.
You also see the same kind of thing when you look at Naho and Sayaka's entry to Heavenly Host. You see them enter. When you enter the game, Naho's already dead. But then you see Taguchi, who's still alive. So it's kind of like if Naho's already like a skeleton, but Taguchi is still alive, to see like Naomi and all that. You see the same kind of thing with Okawa and Yoshiki.
It seems to be they can exist in that state, but whatever state they exist in at that point of time is just how they exist in at that state. So I don't think you're going to run across a living Okawa right next to his corpse, because this state has his corpse and another one might have him alive, but it really just... It depends on which one of the spaces you're in.
Yeah, like I don't know. I did a lore video like a year ago where it was like, oh yeah, this person died here, but then you could examine his corpse here. I forgot the exact, but I think I just came up with the theory like, oh, maybe he fell from the second floor. I forgot what it was. I think he died on the second floor and then his body's on the first floor. And I was just like, maybe he fell through the floor. Something out that I just want to mention here, it's in Book of Shadows, or no, on PC and Book of Shadows, Kai dies on the second floor east hallway, but his corpse ends up in the first floor main hallway, and it's just kind of like that, like maybe they just weren't thinking about it, you know.
I don't like front facing a Yumi, by the way.
All right, it's our boy. I think we put him in S tier. What's his name again?
Shimoda.
It's kind of like, what the fuck?
That's probably my favorite part of this whole chapter.
Oh, yeah. So what is this supposed to be?
Naomi?
Yeah,
right?
It's Naomi.
Yeah, it's Naomi. Because Naomi was darkening.
Deadass left a fucking stain.
Yeah, she just took a shit on the floor.
Stop. I mean, no, think about it this way. Do you remember in Book of Shadows where, like, Naomi starts, like, leaking black fluid because she's darkened? I think that's what it is, seriously.
Okay, so right here has a nice little background, because that's kind of what I did for part 2. Sorry, Mocha, you haven't seen part 2 yet. It's coming out on Christmas. Stay tuned. Yeah, so I like the idea. I like just the storytelling of like, hey, these characters are going through hell, and then it goes back and be like, oh, they used to be normal students. And I kind of tried doing that with Karayama, Fukuroi, Kurosaki, and Okawa. And then you see like how they used to be in high school, and they're just like normal kids. And it's kind of here, it shows the dynamic of a Yumi being the class representative and Yoshiki kind of being that guy. All these students aren't actually like friends, but they all have their own little group and they come together because that's why I love the ending to Blood Drive. Okay, I'm a Blood Drive apologist, all right? That's all I'm going to say.
I like the ending to Blood Drive.
Yes! Let's go, Mocha. We became best friends. So here, you know, he hugs her, brings her back, and Ayumi's like, bruh, fuck off, mate.
Oh, here's the Mayu thing, or it's the start of the Mayu thing.
There she is. All right, so I love Mayu. She doesn't really do much, but I love her.
They fucked up on her sprite, though.
Is it because it's on the other side?
Yeah, on the sprite, it's on the other side, but on her portrait, it's on the left side.
I never noticed that. Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's the PSP version. They fix it, and they fix a lot of shit in the 3DS version.
Mayu has a really big heart. She's, you know, she's being friends with these kids, these poor souls here. And I think, later they turn on... Oh, nope, they turn on her now. They're just like, yeah, bro, fucking panty shot.
Oh, ew. I hate Makoto Kanon. Sniffle honk.
No, she gets a bloody nose. Sniffle honk.
Naho is essentially the person who fucked everyone over because she loves Kanoan.
Kanoan. Real shit, man.
So she pretty much fucked everyone over and it's her fault, but she had her reasons and she's a good character. I like her as a character. And I like Sayaka too. I just don't like Inomaru.
Inomaru sounds like this. Hold on. This is how Inomaru talks to Sayaka.
I'm probably gonna fuck this up because it's been like years upon years, but here, hold on. May I, a woman respecting and feminist supporting male, see at least one breast from you, my queen? I do not mean to come off as an improper male, and if this request disturbs you, please let me know.
Oh my god.
You, my queen, deserve the utmost respect of any female. However, many of my gender seem to sexualize women and see them as sex toys. However, my queen, I do not share these views. Rather, I value the female spectrum of... And it cuts off from there.
What the fuck? The fuck do you mean by that?
Yeah, where is that from? What the...
There's no other lines.
Oh, I have the rest of it if you want it.
No, we don't need the rest of it.
Where is that from?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a copy pasta.
They get information from Naho to go repent the killer or whatever, who right now they assume to be Yoshikazu, and they find a doll here. Okay, so now they put the doll together and it talks. Yes, this is My favorite part, and it's fucking amazing because I was not expecting this.
I don't like
At
this
all.
part because I like Mayu.
It's like, what the fuck? And then they, they hear the crash and they're like, oh.
And that's the part where it says oh shit, that was the person in the first chapter.
Have you guys seen the edited version of this that I have?
Yes, I have.
It's cursed as fuck, man.
And then I
Boom.
think this is the chapter end, I think.
No, it cuts back to Miss Yui and then
Oh, yeah,
And
you're
it's
right. you're
chapter
right.
end.
I want to talk about the wrong ends now. I love the victim's memoirs. And it's like, this is fucked up. Oh my God. And then they cut to the picture. I don't think I,
like how
show
her-
it here.
I like how her eyes are gone in the sprite, but her eyes are still intact in the CG.
Yeah. So what I did here when I was editing it, I was like, oh, that's metal as fuck. So I just cropped her out and I put this instead. Because I think this is so gruesome and it leaves up so much to the imagination. But in the actual wrong end, they end up showing this. And it's kind of like, come on, dude. Like, I don't remember what the victim memoirs say. It's like, what?
So basically, it's two friends that are chilling there, and they're like, damn, we're hungry and thirsty. Something I myself can relate to at this moment in time. They're like, well, shit, there ain't no food, there ain't no water. Except for us. So we're going to play rock, paper, scissors, and whoever loses gets to eat the winner. It's all from the chick who loses. And she eats her friend, but keeps like her eye as like a keepsake. And then I think she gets hungry again and then just downs the rest of the eye. And the papers are fucking haunted. So if you read them to conclusion, you just, munchy.
Another wrong end is where Ryu catches you, and I don't really know what happens there. I think he just has a screenshot.
No, what technically happens is that he catches you, right? And he's like, ooga booga. And then Yoshiki wakes up and he's just like, bro, where the fuck am I? And then he gets buried alive.
But it's debatable on if that actually happens or if it's just a hallucination. Because I think in the manga they actually say it's a hallucination, but
Don't remember reading that part in the manga, but
I only know because I'm rereading it, so
I think the manga's way fucking better than the game. It's unfortunate.
Next is obviously if you leave a Yumi, like you said before, Soda, she pushes you down the stairs, I believe, or something.
Have a nice trip. Yeah, she comes and she like fucking Sparta kicks you down the fucking stairs.
Wrong end 3, what's this? Possess, I think becomes possessed by an unknown spirit, runs into the main
the
entrance.
wire.
Yoshiki leaves her. So if you leave her, piano wire cuts her in pieces. What?
yeah,
Does that come back in this game?
yeah, people get sliced up by wire all the time.
But in in this game?
I don't think so.
I
Actually,
remember.
Book of Shadows. right?
yeah, it's only Book of Shadows.
And Blood Drive.
Kai, in the PC version of Tooth, gets his arms and legs hacked off.
no, he doesn't. Oh
yes,
my god,
I have the image.
It's no.
No, he falls over and there's a knife in him.
No, that's in Tooth from Book of Shadows. I'm talking about
Okay.
the PC
No,
version.
no, no, no.
Corpsi
in-
is losing his mind and thinks that the sprite has no arms and legs.
It looks like it has no arms and legs. Why would it be red on his arms and legs? Oh my god, we could talk about this later. We could.
We can talk about your conspiracy theory later.
Hey man, I'm trying to ride this Corpse Party train till the cows come home. All right. Anyway, I think that's it. Anyone want anything else about Chapter 2?
It's my favorite chapter in the game, probably. I think it's the chapter that mainly hooks people. If Chapter 1 doesn't hook you, then Chapter 2 is definitely going to do that. And I think it has the best wrong endings of all the chapters, too.
Yes. So that has been a fun
Episode.
This has been a fun episode of Doki Doki Corpse Party Club, which is a really cringe name.
Is that what
right?
this is called?
It's cute.
Why
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you call it that?
This has been episode 2 of Doki Doki Corpse Party Club with our friends Mary,
Hello again. It's goodbye, isn't it? I
Yes.
need to get food. I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Soda,
Don't let Kedoin touch the timeline, please.
and then our special guest Mocha.
Thanks for having me. Follow me on Twitter at mocha_dev_.
And go on about these games that you've made.
Oh yeah, I've made a couple Corpse Party fan games, I think.
And then where can they find them?
I make RPG Maker horror games, mainly inspired by Corpse Party. But the most recent game I'm making is a recreation of Corpse Party 2 Satsuki's Heart, and it's in the style of the original PC-98 game. It's coming along slowly but surely.
Dude, that's 2 guests in a row who are Corpse Party fan game developers. That's amazing. Mel, I think-
Yeah, Mel played
Yeah.
my fan game before.
I hope you enjoyed being on the show, and I hope the lovely people watching enjoyed this as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time. She's right outside. Fuck! I'm actually shaking right now. Close your eyes and look down. Close your eyes and look down. Close your eyes. Wait, what? What the fuck is that? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Hello, hello! Oh fuck my life.
Oh, Chica, you're so hot.
Well done.